The takeaway I got from Brittany Brown's speech and how it can help me in my job is that I'm still fairly new to HR, and I really like the topics that she talked about: leadership and the characteristics that make a great leader, and how to be vulnerable and how to be courageous. And so I think that really helped me because I'm still trying to pursue and have a great HR career, and it would help me lead those in my employment at my current job.
I think from the takeaways that I have from the speech was mostly about her explanation of skills for leadership, focusing around courage and specifically being vulnerable and kind of embracing vulnerability as opposed to hiding behind an armor, because that kind of wastes a lot of time and it's not as effective. You're probably not as effective in your job when you're putting up armor and not being yourself. And so I struggle with that sometimes too, and so I think that that's a really good takeaway to remind myself with.
Are certified, and for those of you who are not yet certified, right in front of me is the certification lounge. And this year at SHRM 19, we have a new thing, and it's a popular thing. And I understand it's a lot of fun and meaningful and substantial. It's convos and coffee, and it's right in that direction.
I said, I'm all for the coffee, but I'm all for the conversation. I don't know about the coffee. Can you bring me a Diet Coke?
Okay, so what I got is diversity. I come from the Philippines and I work for a top human capital solutions firm called Asia Select. And one of the best practices we've had for diversity inclusion is we've actually hired 3 PWDs who are actually deaf-mute. They come from a very skilled background in terms of creatives. So a lot of them, the 3 of them know how to use Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Creative Cloud, and such. And we've been able to utilize them to create our digital marketing content. So they're actually very creative, despite the challenge of not being able to communicate well. But we were able to translate our tasks to them through just chatting or even texting. Just to delegate the information, and the results have been fantastic because you can just leave them by the corner, you tell them what to do and they will do it, because they are not distracted by any external sounds or factors. So that alone is an advantage.
Okay, diversity, we are catching up in India, and it's a diverse country, and so we are trying to have as many people from different regions, different castes, different sects, different communities, and the way we have seen that in European countries as well as in America, diversity is a very important thing. It brings a lot of things on the table. It's a multiple kind of knowledge, multiple source of information, and various ways to look at a problem. So that is why having diversity is now considered very important in any organizations.